Hi, welcome to the special edition of Main Street Macro. I'm Neela Richardson. People have different definitions of what good research is, but I really enjoy research that tells me something new, something I wasn't expecting. And that's exactly what we found when we released the new issue of Today at Work last week at the ADP Research Institute. Our target for this research was promotions, and we had some really surprising findings. I'd like to walk you through three of them and then point you to that report to go into further detail. The first finding was that though promotions are very rare, they do entail a little bit of risk, and we're calling that flight risk. In fact, when you look at the data, 29% of people who were promoted left their companies within the first month. Now, there's a lot of reasons why a person might leave after a promotion. Maybe they were already feeling their way about their next opportunity before the promotion happened, or maybe they received a credential, a sign of confidence for their company that could be marketed to other companies. But whatever the reason, the key insight here is that employers should be aware that when you promote good people, it raises their credibility and their potential marketability within the job market. Now, the second finding is that the lower the job requirements, the greater it is that people will leave after a promotion. In fact, we found that people in jobs that didn't require a high school diploma were 6 times more likely to leave their companies with a promotion. Now, we analyzed about 1 million workers in a very short time period between 2019 and 2022 that kind of bookended the pandemic. And this is when there was a high demand for low skill workers. And so that credibility, that badge of promotion really had a lot of value in the marketplace. And we saw that some workers were able to switch jobs and boost pay if you look at our pay insights data. Now, the third finding we see in this report is the higher the rank, the higher the flight risk. In fact, individual contributors, when they get promoted, were more likely to stay on the job. But managers use that promotion to either get to that next level externally or take their chances and hopefully grow their careers internally. Now, all of this research added together helps us understand more how employees look at promotions. But what should companies do about it? Well, we wouldn't leave you hanging with that answer. In fact, we created a tool so that companies could measure the motivation and commitment of their workforce. We call that, not surprisingly, the Employee Motivation and Commitment Index. And you can find out how all about this tool in the latest Today at Work report. So, promotions are a great thing, but what we've learned time and time again, when it comes to your talent, transitions need to be nurtured and loyalty is earned. And we give you the tools in Today at Work on how to do just that as an employer. Thanks for watching the Main Street Macro. For more information on the week ahead, please go to adpri.org and for the latest Today at Work issue.